growing tension on the home front during the Vietnam War caused many young people to flock towards a new type of existence for themselves. In 1971, a group of these people caravaned to Tennessee and landed on a farm. This is their story.
The way the farm started was really not as a farm, but it was just a group of people that were interested in exploring kind of the new frontiers of how to live and a new way of thinking.
They built their community from salvaged materials, rooted by their shared belief that communal living was the change that America needed.
We needed to become adults. We were becoming adults through this process. Now, despite the fact that I was convinced at the age of 21 I knew everything I needed to know, what I found in the years following was that I didn't know anything and that I had so much to learn. Now, if you can picture this, here's a bunch of hippies from California that suddenly land in the middle of a totally different environment of Tennessee. Needless to say, we were like Martians had just landed. Our intention was to have shared income, that there would be virtually no money personally managed by anybody here. When you work and earn money, you would give it to a central bank and then it would be distributed as people needed it.
Through mass amounts of hard work, the farm experienced several years of successful communal living.
Jaded by the winter skies, jaded by the endless lies, jaded by the compromise. Heaven knows I tried.
Say hi, David.
Hi.
Hi, David.
How you guys doing?
Thanks.
Communal living started as a necessity. You can't survive in a frontier in spite of our individualist mythology. You can't survive alone. Very few people did. And so you start with communal living. You see that in Appalachia to a great extent, where they abhor the idea that I depend on you, I need you, etc. No, I'm too strong of an individual. I'm too tough for this kind of thing. I'm going to shun the rest of society. And that just fits beautifully with the rebel idea.
It was a what we called at the time, and maybe it's still called that, the generation gap. And it was huge at the time. So we were rebellious kids, and the farm became our expression of rebellion.
I'm so jaded.
Although the farm did create a successful life through communal living, sustainability became the issue.
I'm so jaded. Jaded by the winter.
The first practical problem is getting people of an individualistic culture, a rabidly individualistic culture, to work together. That's the first hurdle.
We decided to turn ourselves into a co-op. Instead of being a commune, we were now a co-op. And that's the way we have remained in the last 30 plus years.
As a commune, the farm existed through shared ownership of everything. As a co-op, they exist in sharing the beliefs of a holistic lifestyle and equal ownership of the land.
We didn't know we were on the farm until like a couple hours after we were already on the farm.
Mm-hmm. We were just traveling through Tennessee and saw literally one piece of art that was on the land and just like had to see it. Like went to the website and saw the pictures and ignored everything about the farm and then kind of
got the address and
yeah.
came. We've lived in a lot of interesting situations here, so it kind of prepared us for that, as in like, you know, we haven't had a bathroom in the same house as us for 3 years, and we didn't when we were living in cars and vans, and I don't know. It's not necessarily that we're like roughing it here or anything, but it is definitely different. It's been a lifestyle change. I think it's funny, like when my parents have come down and visited several times, and they're like, "What did we do to make you want to like live in this crazy way?" And
Yeah. When we left, your dad's like, just don't end up on a commune.
yeah,
And
my
living
mom
on
was like
commune.
yelling to my dad, "She's with the
Yelled
hippies!
across.
Like she found the hippies!" And
Yelling across
they
the
weren't
house.
too surprised.
In its early years, the farm grew quickly, reaching over 1,200 members. There are only 250 members of the farm today.